Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, August 23rd, 2022. Let's start with the Forex calendar. As you can see, I got only the most important events for today, and we have some kind of important data and market movers scheduled for release today. German manufacturing PMI for the month of the August is scheduled for release at 9:30 a.m. and the market expects the drop from 49.3 points to 48.2 points. Data from the UK are as well very important: Composite PMI, manufacturing PMI, and services PMI. All of these data are scheduled for release 10:30. And market participants generally expect this PMIs to drop, so we will see what will be the reaction, market reaction on this data. And during the New York session, we have the new home sales from the US scheduled for release at 4 p.m. The new home sales are expected to drop from 590,000 to 575,000. So pretty much interesting day. Important events are here for us to trade them, but first let's take a look at some majors, because plenty of interesting things is going on there. Let's start with euro dollar. For our chart of the euro dollar, it looks like this. We had a breakout below the parity level and below the lows of the 14th of the July 2022, located at 9,953. The current low was made at the level of 9,903 pips, so we definitely are extending this drop way lower. So what do we have here for bulls? Technical resistance is now located at 9,955. This is the old support, so let's change the line to red. Of course, the parity level, however, as you can see, this is a big 4 hour there's a big 4 hour candle here that clearly shows us that those levels are still important, and the market wants to get away from of them as soon as possible. If we take a look at the daily time frame chart, because at 4 hour the momentum is clearly down and the market conditions are extremely oversold. On a daily time frame, as you can see, we barely hitting the level of 30, which is of course the level during when the market is extremely oversold right now. However, please take a look at this situation on a daily time frame chart on the euro. Only 2 green candles and big red candles are here towards the extremely oversold condition. So we might see some kind of a bounce, we might see some kind of a relief rally after the data are published. However, most likely this market will return to the downtrend, and this is the weekly time frame, as you can see here. So don't forget that trend is your friend, and we are way below 30 weeks moving average. We are way below the key technical resistances. This is a clear downtrend on the euro dollar. The similar situation is on the British pound. On a weekly time frame, it's we are away from the 50 weeks moving average. We are in a downtrend, plenty of red candles. We are back below the short-term trend line, and we are approaching the lows from 2020. This is the COVID sell-off. This is post-COVID rally. Okay, so the next target, the next long-term target for the British pound is located at 1.1411. Right now the price is 1.1727. Let's find out what is going on a daily time frame chart. As you can see, we got this breakout below the level of 1.1759. This is the low from the, of course, 14 of the July 2022. This level will now act as a technical resistance for bulls. Plenty of the red candles. It's all because if we go to the lower time frames, we can see that this is all because the pairs with the American dollar are being sold across the board. Beautiful double top, bearish engulfing, first sell-off, bounce, very strong sell-off, the second sell-off, and breakout below 1.1760. This is now intraday technical resistance conditions. Very extremely oversold market conditions. RSI at the level of 20 right now, even below. So clearly the market is under the bearish, under the control of bears. What is going on the US dollar? As I said, US dollar index, as I said yesterday, we after the breakout above the 107.45, we most likely will hit the high from the 14th of the July, sorry, and this is what's going on right now. We just hit the level of 109.24. So everything is going as planned. Market conditions are extremely overbought on the 4-day. Sorry, for our chart right now it's 84 points. So please consider the potential pullback or potential correction on the US dollar after the highs at 109.24, 25, 26 were hit. And of course the other situation is very simple. Daily time frame chart is showing us that the US dollar is being bought all across the board. US dollar is the king, and of course US dollar comes back to the uptrend. This is like over 1 year old strong uptrend on the US dollar. So please consider this in your strategy as well. If we're talking about the British pound, let's just find out what's going on the British pound to Japanese yen. Does we have anything here interesting? As you can see, we got this potential, let's say, a triangle structure. However, it didn't actually work very well. We got the breakout. However, still the bulls are defending the 159.92 level, despite the fact that we got the local low at 159.41. And the market is locked between the 30-day moving average. As you can see, this purple line here, so the market participants are selling the moving average and they are buying the levels around 159, 160. So this is the key technical support here: 159.92, 160.38. It looks like there is strong bearish pressure on prices above 163, so we should expect the test of the lows of the range here, and then even breakout towards 157.98. This is the next technical support. So this is how it looks now on the British pound to Japanese yen. Let's take a look at the British pound to Euro to Japanese yen. What is going on here? Our strategy is showing us that the ABC pattern had been completed. It looks like a bounce here towards 30-day moving average. Again, the average is being sold. The average is around 137.68, and right now we can see clearly that the market is going lower, is going for the local support at 134.94, and then of course towards the wave C lows at 133.08. so this is still the market that is under the bearish pressure. That might be some kind of a connector for the more complex correction here. ABC wave X and then ABC to the downside is still possible. Momentum below the level of 50. Bulls clearly have a problem to break above the level of 50. So as you can see, strong bearish pressure, and we should see 133.08, 132.69 levels soon, maybe even by the end of this week. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys tomorrow. So take care and bye bye.